Hi guys, thanks for joining me, and I'm just checking that my mic is on. Yes, it is. It's Bee's fault, I promise. She was distracting me. She was. Right, hi guys. Welcome to the Mums of Makery Christmas in June event. Now, for those of you who are joining us for the first time, our Christmas in June event is our Christmas event that lasts for the month of June, and we kick everything off with this sort of event. We've got two broadcasts today. The first one obviously is right now, and the second one is at 3 p.m. and that's 3 p.m. UK time. We've got so much to get through today, and you can probably just take a moment to look around. You can probably see some of the new products that we've got coming for you in this next hour. So, first things first, thank you to everybody who were wishing me Merry Christmas in the comments. It is, every time I do this, it's like there's not a cloud in the sky and it's 1 billion degrees outside. So I may have to put the fan on. I've turned it off for now because there was a little bit of noise, but I might have to turn the fan on, otherwise I'd be melting. So, I hope that you are all set for a fun day of festive frolics and felting fun. That was a lot of F's. About halfway through that, my brain just went, stop with the F's. It has been one of those mornings. It really, really has. We were just falling about laughing. So we've got some great fun for you today. Obviously, in the second show, that's the 3 p.m. show, we will be playing the Flingo game, and we will be doing the raffle. So that all happens in the 3 p.m. show. So first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the event bag. Now, you don't have to have an event bag to join in the festivities and fun. We do have the crew prize giveaway, the festive prize giveaway. That's in our Facebook group. And also Pixie Sarah has a giveaway in the Facebook group as well. And during the intermission, because I'm here and can't do it, there will be the boss bonus dibs away. And what that is, it's an extra sort of little giveaway that happens in the Facebook group. So the Facebook group, if you aren't familiar, is www.facebook.com/groups/mumsmakery. And we will be playing the games in there. You've still got time to enter the Pixie Mischief games. They will be running until tomorrow evening. So just read the post. You only need to register once for the games, and then we'll do the draw probably Monday or Tuesday, given that Monday is usually chaos here after an event. Mind you, it's chaos here all the time, so not too much of a difference there. So I know some of you are wanting to get stuck in, so look at this. Look, Sam's to open on air. And you know why we have to do this now? It's because the pixies keep nicking my bits. You do. So in your event bag, you will find a bunch of goodies, and in part one, so in this show, we're going to be using kit number 1. So that's the one that we're going to be using today, or in this show. You've also then got a surprise kit. You've got the kit number 2. You have your bag of fluff. There's extra fluff in there. And then we've got an accessories pack as well. So that's everything that you should... Someone has nicked my sweets. It was you, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's like, and I am unapologetic about it. You and me's going to have words after. Every time I open my event bag, there's no sweets. So in this show, we're going to be using kit number 1. Normally, in the second show, we would do kit number 2, and this is the one that has a template in it. The surprise kit also has a template in it, but I don't get time to make the surprise kit on air. But I'm going to do things a little bit differently, because in your accessories pack there is a little kit as well. Now, for the templates and the make, so for kit number 1, kit number 2 and the surprise kit, there will be a PDF for everybody who has bought the event bag. So in the intermission, hopefully it will go live and you'll be able to download the PDF for the templates, which means you'll be able to make those. And in part 2, I'm going to show you a little something in the accessories kit. So I'm going to put all of this back in here. So your fluff pack, let me pop you up there. Let's just have a good look through this kit. You've got all of those lovely Christmassy colours, and I think there's 20 grams of fluff in there. Yeah, I'm being nodded at. The Christmas in June surprise kit, and this one will have a template in it as well. So there's your colours. What could it be? Look away if you don't want to see the template. And that's your template. And like I said, there will be a PDF in your account if you've bought the kit bag. The Christmas in June kit number 2. Now this is the one that we would be doing in the second show, but as there's a PDF for it, I'm going to do the other thing. And there's your colours and there's your template. And then the accessories, you've got a beading kit in there. You have a mini saucer cracker, and then you've got some gold and stripy out, everything out there. So that's all the accessories. So that's the entirety of the event kit, and to the best of my knowledge, I think they did sell out. So if you have bought an event kit, like I said, you will have that PDF in your account on the website. Excuse me while I tidy up. I have come to realise that paper bags are very rustly on camera. Pixie Bee. Okay. She's ignoring me. She's like, I don't know. Note made, not going to do anything about it. So, okay, so what should we do first, Pixie Bee? Let me just I've got a couple of things that I want to run through with you. If you are a Fluff Club member, actually no. Do you know what? I'm going to do this. We love us a wobbly shelves. The pixies have been flying about so rapidly, getting everything ready for Christmas in June, that they have banged into a few shelves. And as you know, when the pixies bang into a few shelves, the shelves get wobbly and things fall into your basket. So if you place an order that is over £40 today, you will receive a free grab bag of fibres. And if you are a club member, then you will... Sorry, bear with me 1 second. I have a feeling that that's gone a little awry. Bear with me, folks. Technical difficulties on the sidelines. So, yeah, if you place an order which is over £30 and you are a Fluff Club member, then you will also get a free gift. So, and it's not the grab bag, it's an additional free gift. And it is one per person. So if you put in 3 orders, you will still only get 1 free gift. We have we've got so much to get through. Come on, Sam. Speaking of Fluff Club, if you join Fluff Club, this is a great month to join Fluff Club. If you join Fluff Club and then place your order, you will still be entitled to all of the free gifts. If you place your order and then sign up for Fluff Club, you won't get the free gift. So if you are thinking about joining Fluff Club, then do head over to the website. There is a link for the club, which is www.mumsmakery.co.uk, and then click on the link. Sorry, bear with me, folks. Click on the link in the main menu, which says, so my cameras are going a bit wonky. So bear with me, I have to type something over here because all of a sudden it's just all gone. It's all gone to pot over on this screen. So just talk amongst yourselves. It is the heat. The heat's making, oh, I can't even remember the password now. No, it's telling me that's not my password. It's fine. I'll figure it out in a minute. Hang on. Rah! First try. Right. If I put that in there, it's all go. It really is. So, let's get stuck into some of the new products and projects that we're bringing you today, because it is an absolutely fantastic lineup. What I'm going to do first, I'm going to open kit number 1, and I'm going to get you guys started with this so that you can be felting whilst I'm waffling. And obviously for that, we're going to be using kit number 1. And if I just open this up. Kit number 1 is a freehand make, so you can use your own fibres, and that's the colours that are in your bag. So you've got some coral, you've got some cranberry, you've got some black, and you've got some honeycomb. And we're going to start with the core, and I've put them all up on the Christmas tree, but let me grab one off. This is what we're going to be making, our Santa balls, and these are absolutely brilliant little decorations. And you know, once you've got this technique, you could do a white one, just put some dots for some eyes and a little sort of nose as a carrot, and you can make you know, a snowman ball. But we're going to be doing the Santa balls. So you're going to need your coral that's in the, put that back on the tree, that's in your kit. I'm going to be using about 5 grams of coral, and I just so happen to have that weighed out. Here's Fluff, what I weighed earlier. And obviously I'm going to be working on my flat mat. The first thing that we're going to do is make a felt ball shape. Now, if you're not any good at making felt balls, which to be fair, I'm not great, but this is a dryer ball which you can get, I got these off of Amazon, and they're 100% wool, and they are very solid. They're very, very tightly felted. So these make great big Santa balls, and that's an option to use. You can also buy felt balls about 4 centimetres in diameter if you wanted smaller ones, but I'm going to show you how I make a felted ball, and I'm going to set you guys going, and then I'll go off and talk about the other stuff that we have coming, and you guys can carry on refining your ball shape. The first thing I do is I just stack all of my fibres, so I've got a nice kind of pile. Let me grab my felting needles, and I kind of bring it all in and round, and just roll it up roughly into a ball. Now, the tighter that you can do this to start with, the easier the felting process will be. So you're going to end up with mostly a ball and then this sort of little tail. I'm going in with a 36 star, which is quite an aggressive needle. And when you're felting a 3D shape, you don't felt down and through. You felt to the middle of the project. So I'm using my finger as a sort of stop. So I know that when I hit that fluffy ball, I'm going to stop and my needle will be pretty much in the middle of the project. The thing with creating a felted ball is that you want to keep moving. Just keep moving round and round, and it's going a bit off piece, so stuff that back in, hold that little bit there, and it doesn't matter if there are lines in it because we're going to be covering it with a top coat. So felty, 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 and then keep it moving. And you can felt at any angle that you want, but you must always come out the way that you go in. No levering action, that's what breaks needles, and the wool will go the way you point the needle. So I'm going to be felting like that. So it makes, you know, it's helping to make that spherical shape. And just keep it moving. Now you can use multi-needles if you want, you can use handles, you know, any kind of tools that you want that you're comfortable with using. And again, I've got this piece off here, and I always find that this just makes it easier to hold. And then we're going to felt this bit in at the end just to make things a little bit easier. And once it starts firming up, then you know, it really does bounce around the mat a bit. So I always like this little bit to hold on to. And if you feel like you're pulling too much off, just stuff it in, pull it back round again, and give yourself just a little tail to hold on to. And like I said, just keep it moving. You want to go this way and you want to go that way. So all the ways. And at this point, we're just firming it up. Now, you keep going with this. Oh, that's very light needles. Those are finishing needles. I'm going to do just a little bit more felting. And then I'm going to waffle away whilst you guys carry on and firm up your balls. Nope, those are still light needles, Sam. Put them down. So I said, keep it moving, and then once you've got this part here into a fairly decent sort of circle, then bring this, spread it out, and fold it round. You're going to end up with a bit of a flat top, but that's okay. No, those are still light needles. Keep picking them up, I don't know why. But felt them down, felt them round. Let me just get that one instead. And again, just working, turning and working, turning and working. Get it felted down and then start refining that shape. Give it a roll in your hands. It's more of a squoval than a circle, but that's all right. Stop picking that up. Right, hang on. Let me just put that down. Oh dear. Right. So there, you just keep going round and round and round. And then you've got, you know, roll it in your hands. It's going to take you a little bit of time, but you're going to want something that's maybe about I think it's about a 4 centimetre ball ish. You can use, I believe there's 10 grams of core. So I've got fluff on my face. There's about 10 grams of core in that first kit. So you could make one big 10-gram ball, or you can make 2 5-gram balls, which is what I'm doing. So once you've got your shape, just keep firming it up. Remember, felt to the middle of the ball. Now, I like my balls quite firm. There was no way that I can't. I'm sorry. Oh, how am how can I can't say this. There's a drop down list of ways that I can say this and they're all inappropriate. I like my felted spherical shapes very firm. You may not like your felted spherical shapes as firm as I do. I'm not throwing this at the camera. Got her. Right. So, so you felt it as firm as you like. Obviously, it's the firmer they are, the better. I think I got through that relatively unscathed. You know how words start coming out your mouth and your brain just goes, no. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Keep felting your felted spherical shapes. And I'm going to swiftly move on to new shiny things. I think I would do a lot better if she wasn't sat right there, because you can't see her face and I can. And she's just not helping me at all. I don't like her anymore. She's off-putting. Right, let's crack on. Let's do some new stuff, because that'll mess her up. So keep felting your sphere, and I will hop back to what I felted earlier, and then we'll show you the sort of the covering and the finishing off. So whilst we do that, you will obviously have noticed that we do have lots of new stuff coming to you today. So we've got a couple of things that are sort of coming. They've been around, but they've been either in the members club and they're actually coming out on the website now. So the chocolate mug, the hot chocky mug template, that is now going to be available, and it, like everything else, will be available live on the website about 5 minutes after the end of the second show, which is about as long as it takes me to get to my computer, sit down and start activating everything. So fingers crossed. If anything isn't showing up, just send me a quick message, because it's probably that I haven't ticked the right something. If anything does go out of stock, we will be restocking many of the products ASAP. We never know how these things are going to go. So, but don't forget, we are having, where's my button? Don't look at me like that. It's not fun. Sorry, I forgot that. Come straight back. So we are having a wobbly shelves event, which means that if you spend over £40, you will get a free grab bag gift in your order. That happens automatically. It gets added to your order when you go through the checkout. So do have a look and make sure that it is there. But if you are a club member and you spend over £30, you will also get, so this is not instead of, this is as well as, you will also get the member free gift, which is a template. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's going to be a surprise, but you're going to love it. So let's go back to the product. So the chocolate mug is one that is going to be available on the main website. We also have, you will have seen recently, the garden gnome that got launched on Create and Craft, and we have the garden gnome now appearing on the website. Not Christmassy, I know, but we do also have a Gnomey bundle. And for those of you who have purchased the Santa gnome previously, there is the option to just purchase the materials for the garden gnome, because two of the templates are the same in both kits, which is the beard and the nose. So if you want the full garden gnome project or the full Santa gnome project, then just buy that individual project. If you already have the Santa gnome, then you want to buy the garden gnome materials pack. Have a look at the purchase options. If you've got any questions, there is a link, a chat box on the website that you can get hold of me, and I can answer any questions that you have. So that's the Gnomey product. And we've got some new templates for you. These are absolutely adorable. They are the ice skates. And if you do, if you do want to see anything from the set behind me, I will endeavour to distract you with something else whilst I go off and try and get it off the set without wrecking everything. Another new template set that we've got for you is the Winter Penguin. And this is, oh, this is such a cute set. And it makes this little guy here. Look at him. He's so cute. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to say a 5 template set, and it makes his little hat and scarf and everything as well. So again, most of these do come with a PDF download, which will appear in your account after purchase. Next up, what we have is a festive turkey, and I am sporting a festive turkey brooch there, under pain of strike action and all kinds of things. Sarah said that I had to wear the turkey, so I am wearing said turkey as promised. My Santa bird bopper thingies are around here somewhere, I can't find them. So we have the turkey, the festive turkey template, or the turkey template. We also, I love this next project. It has been a favourite of mine for ages. I launched it at Wonderwall. It was recently on Create and Craft, but the Sunbathing Bunny project will now be available on the website, as I said, at the end of the show. So give me, sort of give it about 5 minutes, but the product should start appearing just shortly after the second show ends. That's at 3, and it will be ending around 4. We have another project for you, and this is just one project I have is new, and I've completely forgotten to put up a screen for it, but let me get Quirky Turkey. We love Quirky Turkey. This is the Santa hat template, which isn't with the turkey kit, but I did look at him. So this is a completely freehand project. So there are no templates involved with this project. It's a full PDF, which is many, 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 many pages. And I feel that that's not going to stay on. Right, there we go. The PDF, there are various purchase options. So you can buy the digital PDF, which will be just the download. You can buy the materials pack for this guy, and you automatically get the PDF download. You can buy a printed booklet. Here we go. You can buy a printed booklet, and this is, this is how thick these booklets are. They're not shy on the images and information in there. It literally takes you through step by step. So you can buy, I'm just going to get rid of the hat. You can buy a printed booklet on its own, and you will get the PDF download. So whatever purchase option you choose, you will always get the PDF digital download. And then finally, you can buy the printed bundle, which is a printed booklet and the materials pack. And then again, you get the digital PDF. I hope that made sense. It took me ages to figure it all out. But that's the Quirky Turkey project, and I absolutely love this. This is just so much fun. I'm going to have to put this back over here a second. The project that I didn't put a link up for, or a page up for, or a graphic up for, is this little beauty, and I don't know why I forgot it, but it's our new, I'm gonna have to put it that way, iris project. And it is such a lovely project to make. Very simple in its construction. It's such an easy one to work with. There's a few tips and techniques in the video. There's a full HD video tutorial that accompanies this. So when you purchase, you will get a PDF in your account and it will give you all of the information for the video. It's also contained within the kit. So there is the template set. I feel like I should, here, let me put that there a minute. Ooh. So there is a template set which you can purchase on its own if you want to use your own materials, or there is a materials pack. Now our materials pack or our kits do not come with felting needles or surfaces, mainly because I feel that it helps keep the cost down, and if you're needle felting then you probably already have a surface and a needle. If you don't, then also do check out our website because we do have a fantastic starter kit. We will also have, after the show, this will be available, and as I said, there's a full HD video that accompanies this, and I absolutely loved making it. I really, really did. It's just, there are four or five templates in this kit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. She's, yes, there's 5. You should know this. So there's 5 templates in the set, and that creates everything that you see in front of you. The materials kit has more than enough materials to make one of these, possibly even 2 if you're a bit frugal with your fibres. But obviously it's all the colours that we stock, so you can always pop a few extra 10-gram balls of wool into your basket as you go through the checkout. And it is just, this is one that it's been on the burner for a while, and probably for over a year now, and it's one of those ones that has just sat there and sat there and sat there. And I know it's not particularly Christmassy, but we are heading into summer, and I think that, you know, this combined with some of the other flowers and stuff that we have just make them, it's going to make amazing bouquets, and I absolutely love irises, so that's what we're doing. So let me pop that back. Let me grab a few more things off the set for you, and then we'll come back and we'll have a look at where we are with our felted spherical shapes. This is the garden gnome. As you can see, he is just absolutely adorable. And the Santa gnome as well. So don't forget, you can buy either of the projects singularly, or if you buy them together as a bundle, then you will get all of the templates to make both of the projects. So, and if you have him already, then there is just a materials pack, which will give you everything else you need to make that one. So that's the Santa gnome. And I do have to just bring in this card. Look at this. Now, there are absolutely tons of other festive projects that we have launching on the website, and they all go live at the end of the next show at about 4 o'clock. As soon as I'm done, it will take me about 10 minutes to just you know, load everything up and hope. But, you know, we've got things like the poinsettia pixie, the Christmas roses. There is a, let me do that button. If I do that button, it should pop a link in the chat for you, which is the Everything Festive at Mum's Makery page. Now, what that does is that is a complete list of all the new stuff that we're just launching today, and all of the festive related stuff, whether it be seasonal or on the website the whole year round. That card that you just saw, that had been made also using the mini leaves set with the little ivy and the little holly and things. So there's lots of things to go and have a look at. There's also a lot of free downloads and PDF projects and stuff on that page as well. It's right at the bottom. Little extra tutorials of little quick festive makes that you can do. So do go and check out that page. That page is your sort of go-to for everything festive at Mum's Makery. And whilst we are on the subject of Christmas, don't forget that we do have that 12 months of Christmas, because apparently me not having about 8 Christmases already was enough. What that is, every month we make or do a little something which over the course of the year builds up into some wonderful gifts that you've got at the end of the year to make up festive gift baskets. Of course, they will all be gifts that you can give all year round, but my aim is to build it up over the course of the year. It's what we do. We make stuff every month and it all goes into a big sort of box or hamper or whatever. And then come Christmas, we have loads of homemade goodies to give out to families and friends.
I need to interrupt.
You need to interrupt.
Some requests.
Oh, God.
Right. Can they please see the mini gnome hanging at the bottom of the Christmas tree and the pudding?
Oh, right. I'm going back to Fluff Club. The hanging gnome, which I must say that B was particularly macabre. I'm going to drop you in it now, mate. I have no scruples. She's got a list of things that I've got to tell you guys. And on it, I just put hanging gnome. And she took it to a very dark place. I'm ashamed of you. This is the hanging gnome. If you are just tuning into Mum's Makery, welcome to the madness. And we are always dropping each other in it. Actually, let me pop it on the overhead. I keep hitting that. Move that out of the way. So here is the hanging gnome. Now this is going to be a free PDF download, which is going to be in Fluff Club. I'm going to probably say I'll upload it next week, because this week you've got an awful lot of goodies going in Fluff Club. If you aren't a Fluff Club member, do head over to the website. That's mumsmakery.com. No, it's not mumsmakery.com. Why am I changing the website? It's all going wrong today, people. I think we should swap, B. I think you should come and do this, and I can just sit there, drink coffee, and make phases at you. You can tell she's my best mate. Live on air. Doesn't care. Just takes the mick at me, something terrible. So this will be a free PDF download. Every month there is a free PDF download which is added to Fluff Club, and there is a lot of free PDF projects in the club PDF library now. So that's the little hanging gnome.
I would like
So
to see the big pudding.
The big pudding. Okay. So there has never been a better time to join Fluff Club, because we have, there's a lot going in it this month. The big pud is really solid too. So here's the big pudding, and let me hold this up. It's got beads. So this, how do I explain this? So this, oh, come here. This was obviously the felted shape. And the way that I would do it, if you want to make it easy for yourself, is just make like a flat cylinder. And let me grab this. So this one, it's about 10 centimetres around. The flat bit is probably about 5 centimetres. And then you've got your domey top, and the domey top is probably about another 3 centimetres. Now, to make your drippy icing, and if memory serves, this was made using the spooks template, or rather the bottom of the spooks. And you just cover it all over. And then obviously you've got your holly leaves on top, and that's also a template set. So there's the pud. I don't know that the side camera's focusing too well. Focus on the pud. There we go. So there's your pudding. And then this, like I said, this is very firmly felted, so you can, you know, stitch little beads and things into it as well.
Next,
Oh,
looking through the window.
there's the
Dog, behind your head. Middle, top shelf.
oh, middle, top. Oh, this. Oh no, that's all right. Because I blue tack them, aren't there? Because if I'd have taken this off, it all would have gone to pieces. Right. So this is, where are we? That button. This is the Santa Paws. So there's Santa Paws and Santa Claus. Obviously one is a dog and one is a cat. The frames I also believe are on the website. This is the square one. I don't know that we have any of the square ones left. I bet somebody said this one because it's covered in glitter. Was it Sarah? It was, wasn't it?
No, it was Dawn that wanted to see.
It was Dawn. Dawn. You picked the only thing that's covered in glitter. Here we go. So, the frames are, this one's been kind of butchered a little bit because it's all been made to have this sort of cellophane or acetate in. But it's a lovely little felted scene. And the frames will actually, there's two which have the profiles cut out of them. And then there's one solid backboard. This one actually fits in this slot, but because of this composition, it's been made like this. And again, we've got the little Dougie decor set. We've got the paws and the claws. The cat is there. I don't know how well this will. There's the cat. And then you've got the paws for both the cat and the dog. They've both got little hats. So it's one of those projects that you can take a lot of the different template sets and and the accessories that we do and sort of fuse things together to make a beautiful, beautiful scene. Now, very quickly going back to Fluff Club, again, Fluff Club has a member exclusive template set which is also launching today, and the current theme for Fluff Club, the Fluff Club Fibre Box, is the Highlands, and this is the last month that box is that sort of theme is running, because at the start of July the theme changes to the new box. But we do have something that I think ticks both boxes of the Highlands and Christmas, and the Fluff Club exclusive template is the Scotty dogs, and they are just absolute. I love them so much. What, that one? Yeah. It's right there. Of course you can. But look, I just have to show you this one first. I feel that I have to lean a lot for this camera. I think that's the large one. Let me look at that. How cool is that? These are just so cute. That wasn't there. That was there, wasn't it? What else have we got with Scotty dogs on? Top shelf. There we go. And look at that one as well. They are just absolutely, it's such a fun template. And I'm not going to tell you what the member free gift is, but I am also just going to quickly take this down. It came off without me breaking it. Yay! Look at this. Have a look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is the largest ice skate, and then there's 6 templates in this set. You get 3 boots and 3 blades. So you can also just make boots if you wanted to. So, you know, there's a lot of scope there. Now, this blade on here has, although the boots and everything have wiring holes, this blade has been soaked with a little PVA and water mixture, which means that it's just stiffened it up really, really nicely for this particular project. But have a look at that. How beautiful is that? Absolutely stunning. So lots and lots of new projects and stuff coming your way, but I feel that, don't break, meep. Everything went wobble wobble. So much breaks. The Nutcracker will now be available on the main website as well. Oh, there's just so many things. The Sleepy Socks, you know, do check out that Everything Festive at Mum's Makery, because that is your gateway to everything that we're doing. I've tried to sort of put it all in one place for you. Right, let's get back to our balls. And if you've been felting away, I've lost my, oh no, I haven't. It's all right, nobody panic. But it's like, I'm not panicking anyway, I have coffee. So here is one what I prepared earlier just before the show, and you know, it took me a little while, but there, it's nice and firm, so it's going to be easy to cover this. So I'm felting on my flat mat because I absolutely love flat mats. Especially with the templates, it's just such a great surface. So what you're going to do once you have felted your ball is you're going to take some of your cranberry, and we're going to colour it in. And I don't know how much time I will have to do this, but you don't want to add too much, because if you've got a good base shape, then this should go on quite easily. And I'm just going to use my lightest needle just to get my covering. So there. And when you pull off your next bit, stack your fibres so you get a nice opaque tuft, and overlap the fibres that you've just put down. Because you don't want, this is now where we need to start paying attention to the top coat. This ball underneath, it doesn't matter if there's sort of lines or folds, as long as you've got the shape. But this top coat, we really want to go down quite nicely. So again, just pull off the tuft, stack your fibre so you get a nice opaque, add it, overlap, and carry on stabbing. So while we do this, is there anything else that I need to tell people about B? I think I've covered everything. I think I've used all my buttons.
You have pretty much covered everything.
Ah, fantastic. Right, we can just felt then. Yay!
Oh, there is still time
hang on.
to join the giveaways.
Yeah, absolutely there is. So don't forget that there are giveaways going on the Pixie Mischief games, apparently because Reindeer games were so last year. We're having Pixie Mischief games in our Facebook group, and that's facebook.com/groups/mumsmakery. And you can see that I'm just getting that covered. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go, that's better. So again, nice tuft. And as I said, there will be a PDF for making these and for the templates that are also in the event kit. There we go. So if you've bought the event kit, that will be in your account. And you can see that it's all sort of fluffy at the moment, but that's okay. I just want to get that initial cover and then we'll refine down. In your, if you have got the kit, in your accessory pack there is some gold cord and there's also some stripy twine. Oh, I can use my, the one apparently that I've been itching to use the whole time. So I am just using now the top of my needles. And I'm not sure, how am I doing for time, Pixie Bee? Okay, oh, that's pretty good for time. Woo. Oh, we are, aren't we? I hope we are. You never know. So yes, we are going back on Create and Craft in July. It's either the 1st or the 2nd of July. It's their Christmas thing. So basically our Christmas in June ends on the 30th of June. Is it 30 days in June?
Yes.
Yeah, 30th of June, and then I have to start Christmas all over again. Oh my goodness. We love Christmas. We really do. So I'm just working all over. And again, when you're putting down your top coat, keep it moving. You don't want to, that's completely the wrong camera. Apologies. I'm glad I checked. Keep it moving. Don't just felt in one spot, otherwise you're going to end up with a dent. I mean, if you wanted a dent, that's how you do it, but we don't. We want a ball, so keep it moving. Give it a rolly around your mat. And what we're aiming for is just a nice firm top coat. I don't know that I will have time to felt this as much as I would like, but speedy, speedy, speedy. There. Oh, the what?
Needle.
Which it, no. Just, she's trying to get me to use my clattering tool. You're boing all over the place. I must. Just gentle, but no. That would require hazard pay. So, my, I mean, the ball is fairly well covered. I would probably spend a bit longer on it, but I don't have a lot of time. So there is the ball all covered with the cranberry colour. Now, as I mentioned before, you can make, this is 5 grams of core. You can use 10 grams of core, make a much bigger ball, but the key really is to sort of wrap it and felt it as firmly as you can before you start putting on your top coat. You don't want to be trying to refine the actual shape when you're putting your top coat on. So spend the time on your base. So once you've got your ball covered, then you're going to get some black fibres, and there's more than, I've got this sort of tuft in my fluff tube, but you don't need very much. But what we're going to do is create a band to go around the middle of the ball. Now, one of the ways that you can get that really nice, how much do I actually need? Let me just rough it. Okay. Get yourself a rule. I'm going to turn my, I will actually zoom out. There we go. So to get a nice straight line, now you could in theory just use a piece of black felted or felt fabric, but obviously if you want to do it using fibres, then this is how I do it. Get yourself a piece that will go round the ball, pop your rule on it, and then you're going to use your needle and just almost like a sawing action. It's going to stick to your surface a little bit, but that's okay. At the moment, we're just trying to get that line. Now I'm using a really light needle. I'm using a 38 spiral. And just go all the way along that line. Like so. Hopefully that'll do. And I don't know if you can see because it's black fibre, but there's a really nice crease. And you see when I do that, now you don't want to pull it over too much, but, and then very, very lightly, just felt that down. Now, don't worry if you don't have, you know, a really, really super fine edge, because we're going to be straightening it out as we put it around the ball as well. So I've probably got a bit much in terms of the fibres here. And you want to make sure that you have a nice even covering. So I'm trying to do this too quickly, but you will get the idea. And then you'll go to the other side and put it down and do exactly the same thing. And the idea is that you'll end up with about a 10 mil wide band of your black fibres. So I'm going to fold that over. Actually, this is a bit much, so I'm just going to pull some off. I don't need all of that. And I think I will use my clattering tool. And you're going to get fluffy bits on the end. But all we're doing is just creating that nice strip. It's going to stick to the mat a little bit. So just tickle it off. Don't grab and pull. But you can see that that's really starting to come out now as a nice band. So just work on sections. And this one's got 5 needles in it, so it's really nice and fast for something like this. But keep tickling it off the mat. I'm rushing, but and this is what you're going to do, is just work along your band in sections. And if you've got some little tufty bits that are sticking out, don't worry, because we're going to use that to attach it. I'm going to go back the other way a bit. And this is much longer than I actually need, but I prefer to, where am I on there? There we go. So you'll tidy this up a little bit more, firm it up a little bit more, and then that goes around. And let me zoom that in. So you're going to take a fine needle and just around that edge, catch those fibres. And you know, this is where you can really neaten up that edge as well. Bring it all the way around to the back. Make sure it's in the middle. And then just do both edges. And again, use a light needle because you don't want to change the shape too much. And then I would go over it with my clattering tool. I'm not going to have time to go all the way around this, but, and then just neaten up that edge. Like so. So we're going to, when you get round to the back, just pull off your excess, but leave enough for it to overlap like that. I'm just going to roughly felt that down in place. Like so. And then finally, this colour is honeycomb. And again, we're going to make sort of a square buckle. So it's pretty much what we've done here, but in a square. And you can do that in several different ways. I'm just going to take a piece, sort of fold it again, just lightly tap it, just to help those fibres hold in place. And then lay it down. This is a little, this needs to be slightly firmer felted. You will have the PDF. That's better. And very lightly, just the end of the needle. You can do what I'm doing, or you can lay down 4 individual pieces. It's entirely up to you. I don't think this is going to be long enough. Oh, it might be. So I am just, it'll start out looking a bit messy, but again, you just refine it. Oh, I've gone off camera, sorry. I'm going to pull off some excess. And once you've got it there or thereabouts, then bring in all of those loose fibres. Remember, the wool or the fibres will go the way you point the needle. So I want all of that to come up that way. I want all of this. My piece wasn't particularly even, so apologies for that. Rushing. But so in here I want these fibres to go that way. Just felt that down a little bit. It's always so fast when I have to try and do it live, but yours will be a lot neater. And do, you know, do come and share you know, copies or, you know, pictures of your make in our Facebook group. We always love to see what people make, you know, from the events, and my OCD will not let me have that, so I have to add this bit. Yeah, we always love seeing what you guys make from the templates and the fibres and stuff, so. Yes, love.
Reason why the clattering tool is better than just a multi-tool?
I find the different handles I find for me work for different reasons. This, what I call the clattering tool, it's a multi needled punch tool. it's got 5 needles, sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's great for large, you know, doing large sort of surface areas. It's great for 2D felting when you're felting on a sheet, and all of that kind of stuff. I've got this one, which is the clover pen tool. Nope, wrong way, Sam. Out. Which is the clover pen tool. Now this will hold 3. But as you will hear me say in a lot of my videos, I always take one of the needles out, because particularly working in templates, that 3rd offset needle is usually more of a hazard than a help. This one, this has got 3 needles, and as you can see, all of the needles are in a straight line. And for working in templates, I would not use this in any kind of small template, but if you're doing sort of like a larger opening area, a sort of a more open area template, then these are fine, as long as the needles are in a straight line. But also if you're 3D sculpting, you know, the handles that hold multi-needles can really help speed things up. Now if you're new to felting, stick with the finer needles, the 38s and the 40s. It's a little bit more work, but I repeat myself so much saying this, but you get time to work with your fibres, you get time to learn how things, rather than going straight in with the fastest needle you know, known to man, and you just end up with a big knotty mess because you're not working with your fibres. You need to learn that sort of technique of how to sculpt your fibres. We have a lot of information and videos and projects and stuff over on our YouTube channel, so do head over and have a look at that. If you are on YouTube, please give this live a thumbs up and a like. We really appreciate that. And if you're not, do subscribe to the channel, because it is worth it. We've got new content popping up all the time. So multi-hand, apparently I don't want that one. I could go over there. So yeah, you've got a lot of scope with different types of needles as well. Generally, I like spirals and stars. We don't sell a whole great big range of needles on our website, but we do have the spirals, and we do have the 36 star, which is a really good solid felting needle it's particularly for our fibres, because it is short fibres. So I think I've sort of mostly finished my little Santa ball. I would use some of the cord from the event kit just to put a little loop in, so that I can hang it up on my tray, and I'll probably try and do that during the break. That's pretty much it for It's Not It. Okay. She always does this to me. What did I forget?
There is a little thing by poinsettia plant that people would like to say.
Oh.
Is that Sarah by any chance?
It is. Sarah made this. Pixie Sarah made this one. I did, look. Christmas mouse. So, this is sort of going to give the game away now. So, if you can see that he is holding and wearing the 2 templates from the event bag. So this is the surprise, and this is the one that is in kit 2. And look, isn't he cute? Let me pop him there. So cute. But it's another nice demonstration of how you know, how the templates, you can use the templates to dress a creature, or we've got an umbrella template, and you know, you can have your creature holding things. We've got little flowers and stuff for your creatures to hold. So you know, the templates are very versatile in a lot of ways. So just to quickly wrap up, do hit up the Everything Festive at Mum's Makery page. That is going to be your gateway to all things festive that we have. Don't forget, some of the products are seasonal, so they will be available this month, but at the end of this month they will disappear from our website. Now, if you are a club member, you will have access to request the out of season products all year round, but I just don't keep them all on the shelves all year round because I am limited on space, and the pixies keep adding more fudge. So yep, don't forget also we do have that wobbly shelves event. So if you place an order that is over £30, then you will get an automatic addition to your shopping cart. So do just double check and make sure that it is there. If you are a club member, you spend over £30, you will also get that free template. So if you're not a club member, hop over to the club, have a look at the members benefits. This is a really, really good month to join. We've got so much going on in the club this month, and you will get your free gifts after you need to sign up for a membership, then go through the checkout, and then you will get both free gifts. So you don't have to have a membership already. You can sign up for that membership today and you will qualify for that free gift.
You created something very special.
I did?
Mm.
Did I?
Journal.
Oh God, I forgot about that. I get so caught up with things I completely forgot. So the very, very last thing, which I promise it is the last thing, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
You never tell her, she brings things out the woodwork just to frighten me. So this is something a little bit different. So I'm glad we're sort of saving it to the end, to be honest. I have created a journal book, project book. No, wrong way again. Let me zoom that out. So this is a project journal, and this is for any type of craft. I've done two. You'll have to excuse this one, but this is my my author copy. But this one is just a plain book. Lots and lots of pages, all blank. And this is for anything. Then what I did is I created this one. And I have to say that I am quite impressed with the quality of this of these books. Now you can only purchase these books on Amazon, and in the intermission I will, on the front page of the website, put up a little sort of journals image, which will link to the page that has everything on with the links to purchase these. But it's my two favourite things, organisation and stationery. And I've put a lot of time and effort into this. This will hold 10 projects. You've got a little conversion chart, you've got your quick reference, and you've got your project index. So then there are 10 sections in this book. Each section consists of these pages. You've got your new projects and your project goals, thoughts and ideals, little important notes. You've got a little tick list down there, a little creative kind of motivation, blank page, and then you can attach things to these pages or stick things in these pages. Of course, you've got your dotty paper because, you need to draw things out sometimes. Another blank page and another written page, a couple of written pages, and then a couple of blank pages. And there's that 10 times. So you turn over the page and you're at your new project. In the back, you've got a wish list. And then you've got favourite resources and suppliers. Mum's Makery should be number one. And then you've got some more resources pages there as well. Now, as I said, you can only buy these on Amazon, and there will be links on the website to these. This one, however, or rather the one that's over there, which isn't opened, this is going to be my Boss Bonus Dibs Away. So you will be able to win this book, this journal will be my prize for the Boss Bonus Dibs Away. I do have the crew prize here as well. This is 50 grams of amazing fluff. So don't forget, there is still time to join in the giveaways in our Facebook group. Go over and check that. There are some entry questions like, how did you hear of us? And just check out the rules and guidelines, because it is a Mum's Makery group, which means all posts must relate to Mum's Makery, not a general needle felting group. But And then Pixie Sarah has, Pixie Sarah's prize is this lovely little kit and instructions. So you get the template, you get all of the fibres for making a booper bird. Boop being Sarah's budgie, old budgie. So we've got that little kit. That's Pixie Sarah's prize giveaway. We've got the crew giveaway and the boss bonus dibs away, which will be going live in the Facebook group just after the end of this broadcast. So that, as they say, is a wrap. Thank you so much for spending the last sort of hour and 10 minutes with me. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Don't forget, we are coming back to you live at 3 o'clock. That's 3 p.m. UK time for the second show. And we will be playing our game of Flingo and we will be having the raffle. And there will be a brand new live make for you all as well. So thank you very much for now. So from me, from Pixie B, for now, we wish you a very crafty afternoon.